Hi, I'm Lisa from sewnlife.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this little round storage basket. It's lined, and you can see the contrast lining here, and it's just very sweet and useful. So let's get into the video and I'll show you how to do it. So to make this storage basket you're going to need an outer fabric, a lining and an interlining. Now the outer fabric I have chosen like a polyester cotton. For the lining I've chosen a cotton, and then this is a fusible, which means that you can iron it on interlining. So I've got all three pieces are the same size, and then there's also a round bottom. And the size that I've done is 43 centimeters, by 14 centimeters for all three pieces, which is 17 inches by 5.5 inches. And then the circle has a diameter, which is the width across there, of 13 centimeters or 5.5 inches. Now I have used this bowl to cut out my circle shape, but you may not necessarily have the same size as my bowl. So what I'll do is I'll show you how to use whatever you've got and tailor the sides to fit the base. Okay, so take your bowl, and you can see here, like I said, mine is a diameter of 13 centimeters, which is like 5.25 inches. So turn it over and then simply measure all the way around the bottom of the bowl. Okay, and take that measurement. So mine there is 41 centimeters, which is about 16 inches. So what you need to do is you need to add 2 centimeters on for your seam allowance at either end. So you want the width to be whatever that measures around there plus 2 centimeters or an inch for your seam allowance. Okay, and that's how to work out what size pieces, what length of piece you need to go around there. Make sure that the dotted side or the shiny side of the this interlining is touching the wrong side of the outer fabric, and then simply put the iron on, leave it in place to melt the glue, and move it over to the next spot, and the same for the body fabric. So that interlining now has made that fabric that much stiffer, so that's going to allow it to sit up and give it some rigidity. Okay, next take both of the pieces and then right sides together, just clip them in place, and then just simply sew down there and down there. So now press open the seams, just use your fingers to press them open, and then you put the right side inside, and then you're going to put this right side down, and you're going to pin these two pieces together. Okay, so everything is pinned now, so go ahead to the sewing machine and sew all the way around there, attaching those two pieces together, and then do exactly the same to the lining. So clip it on, so again same thing, right sides touching, and then take it to the sewing machine as well and sew all the way around there. The outer and the inner are now sewn. So the inner needs to be turned inside out so that they can be fastened together. So you always want the wrong sides next to each other. So match the seam first. It's always the first point, and then go all the way around and clip them together. What you're going to do is sew all the way around that top, but you're going to leave a space of about 7 centimeters, not sewn, because that's where everything is going to be turned inside out. So take that to the sewing machine and give that a sew. The outer and the inner are now attached, so we're going to use that hole and turn it inside out. fold that bit over so it will naturally fold over at the same fold line as the rest, and then clip that. So put a couple of clips in there, 1, 2, and then you are going to sew top stitch all the way around there. Just take a minute to sort of fold this down, and that's because the interlining on the top there has just got to be folded over. That's why it's sort of sitting a bit proud at the moment. Can you see that's the interlining? So just fold that under there on that top line. So you've got a nice neat edge. There you go. Okay, so that's top stitched all the way around now, and it's complete. But the last little bit is to turn this top over, and then you get to see the contrast fabric. There we go. So the only other thing that I'm going to do now is I'm going to sew on a little handmade leatherette badge. So just added that little label, which just gives it a nice little look. So it's finished now, and this is going to sit on my sewing table, and all my little bits of thread and rubbish are going to go in there, and I think it looks really nice.
So thank you for watching. Hope you really enjoyed it and that you saw how easy it was to make this basket, and you've made your own beautiful version of it. So I've got lots of videos that I think that you will love, so pick your next one and I will see you there. If you haven't already subscribed, if you could subscribe, that'll be super, and have a great day. Bye.